Guess where I'm going today? No, not to the circus or back to clown camp, despite what my dress might suggest. I am going back to the auto mechanic for the 4th time this month. Yeah, you heard that correctly. 4 times to the mechanic. Cars towed twice. If it weren't so darn hilarious, I would be besides myself right now. Because these trips to the mechanic were each for a different problem. Now, let's set the stage here. 2 years ago, when I was young and dumb, I went car shopping with my father. He was looking for a nice, new, reliable vehicle for himself. And on the showroom floor, I saw my baby, my dream car, a 2018 Mazda Miata. It was the first time ever that they had their convertibles as a hardtop. It was gorgeous, it was shining, it looked like opal. And my birthstone is opal, and I said, this is meant to be, I'm purchasing this. So I purchased the tiny Miata. And I don't know if you can see behind me, but I live on a giant hill. And in the winter, you can't drive up that hill in a tiny Miata. In December, I had to purchase a snow car. So I got what any reasonable person would get, something nice and reliable for the snow, a PT Cruiser. It's better than the Miata. It's a 2007 car, you know, it's 140,000 miles on it. It's older, but it does its job, right? No. So here's the story of having my cars in the shop 4 times. 4 times this past month. I'm driving in my Miata with Mo. We hit a pothole because there are potholes all around. Thank you, government. Look, and I'm getting political. No, actually, I did call up about the potholes, and they were super sweet, and they were like, we're so sorry, we'll get it fixed. So, thank you, government, not political. So, I have a tire, it's like completely slashed because, of course, I'm an idiot and kept driving, and I'm like, why is the car making these sounds? Mo was like shaking, like, why is the car so loud? And I'm like, what's going on here? So, I'm like driving down the road, and I drove to my parents' house. My father was like, your tire is completely slashed. Like, what did you do? So I had to get the car towed. But I said, hey, no big deal. I got another one. I'll just drive the PT Cruiser. No big deal. So that same day, my father drives me to my house. I go to start the PT Cruiser, and it doesn't start. So, of course, I just called my good old friend, the tow truck driver, and I had the PT Cruiser towed out. It was a battery issue. They said, we'll fix it. No big deal. Great. Let's get it fixed. So the 2 cars are ready on the same day. Yippee yahooey. And, my auto place is back in Woodbridge, where I used to live. So it's like a half hour from here. And I have the 1 car there and then the other car local right here. So I'm like traveling all in New Jersey, getting my cars. I pick up the Miata. The tire looks great. Yay. I pick up the PT Cruiser. I drive it the half hour home, and by the time I'm pretty close to my house, maybe 5 minutes away, there's this weird dinging, and it looks like a little fire symbol on my dashboard. What is this now? I think, it's fine. It's really hot. We're having that heat wave. I'm like, it's really hot out. It's probably just something with the heat. This is what cars do. I know about cars. This is what cars do. Turns out I don't know about cars, and there was something majorly wrong with my fan. But I didn't find that out until I had a friend in the car. And the thing goes off, and she goes, it's really hot in here. Can you turn on the air? Turn on the air. It's warm as heck in there. And she's like, I think that there's something seriously wrong with the car. And then we hear like bubble, bubble, bubble. It's like bubble sounds. And she's like, I really don't feel comfortable driving this car. There was something really, really wrong with your car. So that convinced me to take it back to the shop. And sure enough, not only was there a fan problem, there was a thing cracked, and it was a whole thing. But they fixed it. Yay! That was 2 days ago. I drove the car to my parents' house, and my father says, hey, Marissa, can you turn on your headlights? I turn them on. I'm like, they're on. And he's like, your headlight's out. So that means that today, for the 4th time this month, I get to take my car to the shop. 4 trips to get your car repaired for all different reasons within the same month is extraordinarily frustrating and expensive and time-consuming. I'll be darned if it isn't funny. And you always gotta find the funny in life, right?